Let me do something here. I'll put my other logo back up over here. Put my other logo back up so we know where we at. All right. So I want to know what is y'all's favorite shows of all time. I don't care, they're in the top 10. Salute, refuse to salute, BTS, salute, Marie. As you know, the the link is pinned to the top if you want to join me on the show today, because it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. First, let's get talking about the missing kids. Let's reiterate what I was talking about earlier today about the missing kids. It's sad that we got to go through hoops and everything else for missing kids. It's sad. Why is it sad? Because it could happen to anybody, anywhere, anytime. It don't matter. It don't matter. You're a multi-millionaire or you poor. Your child could be wide up missing, stolen, trafficked, um, kidnapped. Any way you want to put it, and that's a serious stuff. And although I do not have no kids, but I do have a 11-year-old niece. That is my world. I helped raise her when she was a baby. And like I said, when I got out of work that night, that Saturday morning, I usually go keep her. And when she went to sleep, I went to sleep. She fell asleep on my chest. That's who I worry about. And all the rest of the kids that's out there. Yes, I get emotional about it. I love kids. I don't have none of my own. The bottom line is we got to watch out for our kids. We got to get back to being a village. We got to get back to being a village. And we got to watch the people around them, even our family members. Men, if the women doing what they supposed to do with with their kids, and they paying the child support, and they want to see their kid, let the woman see her. But keep a watchful eye. Women, if a man doing what he's supposed to do, they want to see his child, don't keep the child away from him. Because if that child comes up missing, then y'all going, the man and the woman, gonna have to get back together to say what they got to say. Try to get that kid home. This is a sad subject, but it's all facts. It's all fact. Welcome to salute, refuse to lose BTS. It's all facts that our children are our future. We got to uplift them. But how can we uplift them when we're not uplifting each other? When we uplift each other, guess what? It is what it is. That's why we got to get back to the old time village, where if you see a child doing something wrong, or your neighbor sees your child doing something wrong, or your child ain't where he's supposed to be, neighbor gets on him and tell him get his or her butt home. So it is what it is. Because I'm gonna tell you a story about me. Nobody else but me. Yeah, I grew up in a moderate small town in Alabama. And yeah, I had aunts, cousin, uncles, some neighbors that I knew, and all the other stuff that lived around us. We always, I always run around. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't a good kid. I wasn't a bad kid, which to my standard, bad means I wasn't robbing, stealing, all that stuff. But I was doing mischievous stuff that kids do. Y'all gonna find this funny. And one day, neighbor saw me doing something I ain't supposed to do, and she came out the house. She did not say she gonna tell my mom. She put my ass all the way back to my house, and she told my mama what I had did. Guess what? I got my butt whooped again. And my uncle, he saw what I was doing wrong. Guess what? I don't got whooped with a water hose, switches, belt. When I got older, when my mom didn't feel like she gonna whoop me, she put me on punishment. Okay. And yeah, Armando, he's one of my friends. He used to come over to my house. And when I was on punishment, guess what? My mom did not go to the door and tell my friends, oh, the truth cannot come out and play. She made me go do it. You know how embarrassing that is? You know how embarrassing it is? You get whooped all the way to the house in front of your friends? That's embarrassing. But guess what? It kept us kids in line back in the day. We didn't wander off without our parents knowing where we went. And this back before cell phone. And this back before beepers. My mom always knew where I was. And guess what? When you tell your mom or dad, tell your parents where you're going, you better be asked dad where you said where you were going. Yeah, I wouldn't mischievous. Yeah, we probably did go somewhere else that we ain't supposed to go. But when we did, the person that house I was over knew where we were going. Nowadays, nowadays, that is not so. Now they got cell phone. Now they can put tracking device on your kid's phone to figure out what's going on with your kid. That's why I said earlier, check your kid's social media account. See who they talking to. Check their call log. See who they talking to. Cause believe your kid when they say something is wrong with them. Cause if you don't believe what is something is wrong with them, they will go tell somebody else. Show your kid love and affection. Tell them that you appreciate the things they do. Tell them you're proud of them. Hug them every day. Cause you don't know, it might be your child to come up missing. And you want to hold them close to you. This is a sad story, but it is true. I wasn't, I'm tell you another story. Like I said, where I was working, this teacher,
She's a great teacher. Got patient. These two, three girls she's tutor. I'm not gonna say they bad, but they are mischievous. I see them come in the store and they run around, come ask for this, ask for that, and they try to play the system. Say this person said this person said that. It don't work. Cause we know the game. Love on if you don't have no kids out there, love on your nieces and nephews, so they know somebody care that they can come talk to you. Love on your sons and daughters. Talk to them. Sit down and talk to them. Have family night where you just sit and talk, so they open up to you. Who believes that will work? Who believes that will work? But this show is, I had to get that out there. Like I said, it's too many missing kids out there. And so Alicia, if you are out there, if you out there somewhere on YouTube, whatever, on somebody else's platform, we praying for your relative safe return. I can't begin to think how you are feeling, how your family are feeling right now. We can't. The link is in top of the chat. If you want to come on, say your piece, you can. And we're gonna get to the topic at hand that I got on in the title. Okay. Salute, Brian Black. Salute, salute. We are finna talk about. Do you have anything to say about missing kids? Okay. That what we'll talk about. It's an open this is about TV shows and cartoons that we used to watch. And other things we need to talk about. Okay. With that said, I'm gonna give you my my TV shows I used to like watching when I was young. I used to like watch Dallas Dynasty. See what else? 18, Quantum Leap, uh, Lone Ranger, Batman and Robin, Superman. These are old shows. Gunsmoke. Them the shows I like used to watch when I was growing up. Shows like that, Different World, and all kind of other shows. That's what I like watching. The cartoons, Bugs Bunny, Woody Woodpecker, uh, Super Friends, Spider Man, Superman, Batman, uh, Smurfs. See what else? What else? What else? What else? I get Rashida. The link is at the top. We talk about missing kids and TV shows and cartoons we used to watch. I would gladly, I would love to have you in the chat on a panel with me, if you don't mind. Salute to you, Rashida. I would say I'm trying to think of all the cartoons I used to watch. There's so many of them. I remember when Pac-Man used to come on. That was fun watching Pac-Man. It was fun watching Pac-Man. He-Man. Um, Thundercats. Transformers. Them are all the cartoons I love watching. I told you this is gonna be one of these fun shows for me, because it brings back memories to where I was a child. With that, You like the Transformer Brian Black? I know. That was cool. I even I don't watch the Transformers, all the Transformers movies. I still watch them, even if I've seen them about 3 or 4 times. Hit that like button if you love watching old movies, old cartoons, old shows, or give me some flames. Give me at least one flame if you like watching all them old shows versus some of these new shows. I like used to watch the original Law and Order back in the day too, and I still do today. Yes, it was. What kind of TV shows you like to watch, Brian Black? Old TV shows. See, these kids these days don't know what TV used to be, how it used to be, because some of them don't even watch TV. They always on social media, TikTok. So I'm just throwing stuff out there right now just to see. But I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about earlier about Mrs. Kids. Okay, Rashida.
Hey now,
Hey there, Rashida. I see you.
how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I started the show off talking about Mr. Kid, which I elaborated off of earlier, and TV shows and cartoons we used to watch when we was younger.
Oh, okay.
What's your take on missing kids that's going missing? And person, the people, some person that we know from YouTube got a family member missing, a girl missing. Uh,
Oh, okay.
and I said we gotta love on our kids. I don't care if it's your kids or somebody else's kid. We gotta love these kids these days because they didn't grow up when we grew up with it with that sort of village around. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So
Um, my brother next door neighbor child is missing, and I think that his family is like immigrants, and they so afraid to go to the police and stuff. So the neighborhood is like kind of like putting the kids' picture and stuff on their Facebook page just to find them and stuff. So missing kids is a big problem in the United States of America. And just imagine kids that we don't even know about that's missing.
yeah,
And where are
yeah.
these kids going? If they come up missing, where are they going? Are they going to the sex trafficking trade, or what's going on with this?
That's a good question because I asked the same question with Refuse to Lose on the panel. It's like sometimes majority of the time is the mom, dad, one of the two has taken the child or acquaintance of the family that don't taken the child. And for your neighbor, they what they being immigrants, don't want to go to police. Now that's hard right there. Because being afraid of being deported, that's hard. Either I report my child missing and risk being deported while my child missing.
Yeah, it's real hard and stuff. So just imagine some immigrants that came over here illegally, and then their kids come up missing, and they can't go to the police because ICE might come after them. So I don't know. It just weird, you know. And I feel like they should, because of a child missing, I feel like they shouldn't get reported, deported because their child is missing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
uh, just help find a child because the
Okay.
child might be dead or anything like that. You know, um, it's becoming a problem. And what's so bad is it's becoming a problem with the minorities.
Yeah,
With somebody who is white versus to the minorities. The white class always get front street when they come up missing.
yeah,
Like
and
that white girl that guy had killed.
hmm
It just recent. I forgot her name. It was all over the news, all everywhere and stuff. You
yeah,
know, and kind of find out the guy killed her and he killed himself. But they put that on Front Street so many times, and the result was they found her body so they could put her body, to rest. They
yeah.
had a proper funeral for her, a proper burial for her. But all the other kids that are missing, they don't get that proper burial because you can't find them.
Mm-mm. And let me send a salute to Chase Mason, L.A. Renee, Matt Buck, who was on Refuse to Lose panel about an hour ago. Salute to you. You're right. It's kind of crazy how a black female or black male goes missing. Ain't no ain't no news coverage. If it is, it's about what 30 seconds of it.
Yeah.
Not in the newspaper, not not worldwide, not nationwide, but let the white boy or girl go missing. It's national attention. It's national attention, which I found that very unfair. But thing is, as a community, we got to just like you said, they put up flyers and everything. They go into social media doing what they can do, try to find that missing person. And like, oh, she just ran away, whatever, whatever. And like I said, sometimes the police be dragging their feet. They said, wait 24 to 48 hours. 72 hours for adults. But I know, and you probably know that it's 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours is the most critical time to try to find a missing child.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that these kids are being sold off. They come up missing and they getting sold off to the sex trade or whatever because you have a lot of the pedophiles out here like Namba and all that type of stuff, and that this alphabet people they adding letters to their to they whatever they stuff they got going on, the pride people.
Yeah,
And some of those letters mean they are borderline pedos.
yeah,
So I don't understand this stuff when we have to protect the children here.
yeah.
Children are not built for sex.
Mm-mm. See, I want you to. I'm gonna give you a number of children going missing in the world every year, and I'm giving you the number of children that go missing in the USA. Okay, 8 million children worldwide, 521,705 in the US. That's a lot of kids going missing.
Yeah, that's a lot of kids. And
And
then what's so bad about it, we don't know what's going on with them or what happened to them and stuff. And then too, we need to start teaching our kids stranger danger. You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids are so friendly. They be online
mm-hmm,
playing these video games and stuff like that, and they talking to grown people who pretend to be kids, and they thinking like, okay, I'm talking to a kid, I want to play games with them, and one day they get invited to play these games with these kids and kind of find out it's this big old man and kidnap them and doing whatever with that kid. I
yeah,
see it all the time and stuff, and we have to be more vigilant with
yeah,
dealing with kids.
you're right. That's what I said. This day and time with how it is now is not how we grew up. I was just telling them if we going somewhere, we going to somebody's house, and we said who house we going over, we better be at that house. Am I right?
Yeah, but we had stranger danger back then as well, but not
Yeah,
as like now they can hide behind the internet right now.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't know. I think that you should be a certain age to go online to play games. With strangers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because it's a new breeding ground for these pedos.
Hmm. And thing is, especially for young females, especially if they not getting that love at the house, the parents, I ain't gonna say if the male ain't in the house. I'm not gonna even put it that way. I'm putting that if the parents they're not showing that kid love, but with a male or female, and they not teaching the kids this and whatever, and they go out there and a guy tells them, "Hey, you look pretty. Oh, you good. I love you and all that stuff." You know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? She snatched up, and he buying her this, buying her that, and she go back to the house. That thing, she'll fell in love with him. She's not gonna listen to what the parent got to say. You feel me on that one?
Yeah, yeah, it's getting wild and stuff like that, and we really gotta teach our kids, to be more responsible and don't talk to strangers
Yeah.
and stuff. Especially our young, girls and stuff like that, because sometimes these little girls can get molested or whatever and stuff and end up with a baby.
Yeah.
And now this child is stuck, had a horrific time with a grown person and stuff. And then also they will go into the psyche of the other child as well. The child can be hurt,
Hmm.
you know. Not only that, we also got to watch out who we bring around our kids.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you could bring a little boyfriend over and kind of find out he is a pedo and
Hmm.
everything and stuff, and then he could come over your house while you gone to work
Hmm.
and stuff, and then want to kidnap your kid because he don't have eyes for you. He got eyes for your kid.
Hmm.
You
And
know, and
it,
we
it
we have to do a background check on these people, see if this person got arrested for doing stuff like that, or is he in the registry? Because you got to sign up. If you're a pedo and stuff, and you be on the registry. So I don't know. It just is. We live in crazy times right now in demon time. Everything is all upside down. You know,
Mhm.
we celebrating people's death. We
Mhm.
we want people to go to jail. You know, now you know what I'm saying. Kids are coming missing, and nobody gives a damn.
You're right. And especially from being if you're from the hood, who gives a damn? You feel what I'm saying? Who gonna give a damn? You'll never show him if you'll never show him if it give a damn. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
like I said, we gotta get back to being a village. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back to being a village. That's because, and it's not only just strangers. You gotta watch the people in your family.
Yeah, you got people in your family kidnap your kids. You have to really watch out. Like Uncle Larry, he's over there being
Mm-hmm.
molesting folks, and but we trying to keep it quiet. No, we need to be, like no, Uncle Larry can't come to the cookout because he like to touch little girls. No, we not
Hmm.
finna let this pass.
Hmm. Want to sweep it on the rug
Yeah.
because Uncle Lab got money. He helped him pay the bills. No, that do not fly. That do not fly. Okay, we're gonna do something real good right here. We're gonna get back on the topic, but I want to find out what are your top shows that you used to watch when you was young? TV shows.
I used to watch the Fraggle Rock. That was on HBO. I used to watch Sesame Street, Reading Rainbow. Y'all remember
Oh yeah,
Reading
yeah.
Rainbow?
Electric Company came on right after that too.
And what else I used to watch when I was young? I used to watch, Looney Tunes and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you sit down and watch these cartoons, they download what like say for instance like Brunis on Popeye.
Uh-huh.
He was a download on R.
Hmm.
I don't want to say it on your channel. You
I
know the
don't care.
R word. He was a
Racist.
download R word. You know, he was really aggressive with olive oil and stuff.
Yeah.
You
Salute to
know,
on One Smoke. Come on up. Hey, come on up for the channel. Come on up on the panel on One Smoke. Because the link is at the top of the chat. Go ahead and come on up. We like to hear everybody, don't we, Rashida?
yes, and you know, like say for instance, like that skunk,
Yeah.
right? He was a download like R. You know, he was always being really frisky with that cat, and come to find out, I didn't know about this that cat was really a male, so he was kind of like a fun boy.
Yeah. Yeah. And you remember Woody Woodpecker?
And Woody Woodpecker was an instigator. Now I'm being real. You know, Cookie Monster was like a drug addict because
Yeah.
he can't get enough of cookies. You know, like he was a fiend or something.
Yeah.
Then you got Ernie and Bert. Were they gay?
I
They
don't
slept
know.
in the same room. They never had no girls over.
What about Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry. I don't know. It's just like a cat and mouse type of thing. You know, they didn't really have no undertones of like that I know of about, sexual stuff. But a lot of stuff like, download racist and download, like sexual.
Yeah.
If you really just look at the cartoon as we are as adults.
Yeah. As an adult. Yeah. But that what we actually had. But what do you think about some of the content these days that these cartoons, kids, and shows they be watching? Is
They
that
have a
work?
lot of sexual undertone in there. Like you have to read those signs like Netflix cartoons. It's
Hmm.
download like pedo stuff in those cartoons and a lot of gay stuff in there as well. So you
See,
have to sit down and watch these cartoons with these kids and see what's going on with them because they can send some type of sign to the kids that this stuff is okay.
yeah. See, and it's just like South Park and
That's
Beavis
an
and
adult
Butthead.
cartoon. That's an adult cartoon. I wouldn't let my kids watch no South Park cause doggone Kwame, he's a doggone professional victim. He always throw his rocks, but hide his hands and act like he's the victim.
Yeah. And I was say, how about the Boondocks?
The Boondock, that's like an adult cartoon.
Yeah, that
You know
was
what I'm
saying.
saying? So I want to let my kids watch that.
Uh, but like you
Like
said,
Family Guy. That's like like an adult cartoon. You don't want your
yeah,
kids to watch that because they have like uh, jokes that's meant for adults like
yeah,
Robot and Chicken. I don't know if you know about Robot and Chicken on Adult Swim. That's kind of like like an adult stuff. Like if I was to watch that as a kid, I would be like what the hell is going on? But me as an adult, I would laugh at it, be like,
yeah.
okay, I know what's going on right now. You
Uh,
know,
yeah, I think Brian Black agreed with you on that about some of the cartoons. He said a lot of cartoons back in the day was low key racist. Yeah, but as a kid, you really didn't think about it like that.
like the whole Disney World thing. Like I went to Disney World when I was a kid,
Hmm.
and they had this song. I forgot the song name, but they had to take it out because it was racist. You know what I'm saying? Now they trying to make all these characters, um, like gender neutral. What
Yeah,
the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? Now Minnie Mouse is not wearing a dress anymore. She's wearing a pantsuit. What's going on here? Now they taking away Mr. Potato Head. He's not Mr. anymore. You know,
yeah. And he misses. He got
you know,
Mrs. Potato.
no, it's no more. It's they gender neutral. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So what is going on here? You know what I'm saying? When you be a baby, right? Either you're a boy, or you a girl.
yeah.
There's no gender neutral. You know what I'm saying? What is
And think,
going on here? The world is just going crazy. And I think this is why the world is so messed up right now because God is angry.
salute, I wanted smoke.
Hey,
How you
on
doing?
it again.
Yo, what's up, man? If I break up, man, excuse me, man. I'm driving now, man.
Okay.
How y'all
Salute.
doing? How y'all
All
doing?
right, all
Doing
right, all
fine.
right, all right, all right. Give your take on missing kids and your TV shows and your cartoons. I
Man,
don't
when I
we
was a kid, man.
yeah, we're telling our age.
More so like, man, like I used to watch like the Inspector Gadgets, the Heathcliffs, damn, what was it? Was this cartoon I used to watch all the time, man. I couldn't remember if it's like Gidget or Widget or something like that. It was this little alien or something like that.
I think I know who you. I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
Yeah,
Anybody?
like the little purple dude, man, that was cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
But I was a Nickelodeon kid though, man. It was like Doug and Rugrats, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that for me, mainstream, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
Captain Planet, stuff like that, you know.
I used to watch Castle Planet too. Thundercats. See what else. I just had it in my head. I can't think of it. Uh,
Telling you, man, like that was definitely the cartoons, man. That was the golden age of animation to me.
yeah. But what do you think about what Brian Black and Rashida and myself have thought about and looking back at them cartoons as an adult that the cartoons back in the day was low key racist.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of subliminal messages, a lot of little shots, you know what I'm saying, in those cartoons that like I found like I picked up on as an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like even stuff I missed as like a teen and stuff. But as far as like yeah, there was tons of subliminal and racist messages mixed in these cartoons. I just think the difference between then and today is today you have more of a pass to put it out there, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, than you would have in the 80s. Like the crazy thing is they regulated it more back then than they do now. Like it's
yeah,
almost like I don't know, they scared to offend anybody, but equally as ready to offend everybody. So I don't know.
yeah. And you notice how quick Disney changed some of the characters and the way they dress, opposed to how long it took to get a black princess in Disney.
Oh man, definitely. Definitely. Like I thought that was the reason that like I thought it was like honestly a little black princesses, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. Because
Yeah,
like what I noticed around my age group was a lot of little girls was growing up and was having to be taught, you know what I'm saying, the value of black people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of the buying a white Barbie to buy the black one, you know what I'm saying, and why that was important.
yeah. Because I think it's important for black, black young men, black young women to see an image of themselves, so they get an understanding what kind of value they have.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what about the TV shows?
Well, yeah, definitely. Like you talk about, like as far as
You used to watch when you were younger.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? When we was younger, man, like like I grew up around my grandparents and stuff like that. So like a lot of the time I would watch what they would watch, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that Archie Bunker dude, you know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah,
stuff like that. Like that dude was racist as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like I was surprised that you know what I'm saying, that would even be allowed to be operated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, on the heels of that cartoon is what my grandparents taught me about racism.
hmm and think about, I think the one that created Arch, the Bunkers created the Jefferson too.
See?
See what I'm saying? So he wasn't scared to put it out there.
On either side. On either side.
Because you gotta look at George. He was too. You want to look at it?
Oh yes, certainly. George is definitely racist. You know what I'm saying? And you got a great point. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like that on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I mean, on the black side to a lesser degree, but white people. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion,
Mm,
back in those days, they wasn't shy about it at all.
mm-mm. Rashida, what you think? What you think about the Bunkers and the Jefferson?
Well, I used to watch both of them, and I knew they were just, racist and stuff like that. Um, but now everything, like, we still have racism now. You know what I'm saying? It's like in your face type racism now. You know what I'm saying, on TV, that I believe. But you just have to look at the signs that, like, say for instance, like if they want to talk about a black family, um, we we always in the ghetto, or you watch the new shows, the men are gay or
Yeah,
something like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's kind of racist, but they doing black community. Oh, the men always got to be gay, or you know what I'm saying, or the family have to be living in the hood. We don't
hmm,
have those good clean shows like the Cosby Show, or Family Manners, or 227 and stuff type of shows nowadays. It's always women popping a pussy on TV or something, or fighting or something like that. If you watch
yeah,
the black shows today,
yeah,
yeah,
like we the underbelly, we the lower class of America. But these shows are also being shown, around the world. So when immigrants come over here, they automatically think that black people are, what I'm saying, are the scum of the earth when they come to America, and they don't align themselves with us because they already think that we scum of the earth. We ghetto. You know, so it's crazy nowadays.
yeah, man. Like they, like I say, to me, it's just like they definitely. In this day, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, that like just the image, you know what I'm saying, like the way that they portray the black person in the media, you know what I'm saying, in any way, shape, or form, you know what I'm saying, honestly, you know what I'm saying, is it's racist to some degree, like she was just saying, like when they were doing that thing with the COVID, right? You know what I'm saying? The one thing I kept hearing, you know what I'm saying, is like um African Americans or people in lower income communities, you know what I'm saying? And I just thought that it was crazy that every time they mentioned black people, that's what they focused on within black people. No, not every black person is poor.
yeah. And
You know what I'm saying?
and like and like the stigma black males is that they are not, the stigma of black males, they don't take care of their kid, they always run out on the female. Yeah, some of them do. Give them that. Some of them do, some don't. And the stigma of black female is uh she ain't nothing but a H, she ain't nothing but a B. All she is after money. Look at all she think about is getting her hair nail done. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is a bad stigma. But yet, and another bad statement on the black community is that majority of the blacks is on welfare food stamp, which that's not true. You feel me?
No, it's majority of white people on welfare, but they don't talk about that.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? And mostly on the numbers that I seen of the C-19, it was mostly whites that was getting it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Even in my community, I live in a black and Hispanic community,
Hmm.
right? But everybody here that goes to the stores, cause I go to the store in the neighborhood, cause I'm not driving, cause of the doggone gas is terrible. So gas prices are terrible. So when I go to the store, everybody respect each other, everybody wear their mask and all that type of stuff. There is no fighting, and all that type of, nobody is tackling each other because they ain't wearing a mask. And I feel safe in my community. You know, just imagine if I go to a white folks community, it's gonna be somebody not want to wear their mask. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, you know,
It's funny you just say that because the store I was just in, I don't mean to cut you off. I was just in the
it's okay, you
store
fine.
just now paying for this, getting ready to pay. And the dude pointed to the, like, he kind of like nodded to the sign, like I was about to pay with a link card, like they call it like EBT card, link card up here. You know what I'm saying? And I handed his ass a 50. He just looked at me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, like you just said, it literally just happened as you were saying.
See, they kind of feel like, oh, you pay me EBT
Looking
card,
at
you
him
ain't got
like,
no
all
money.
right, sir.
Hey, they thought you had no money. They just
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he tripping, bro. Like, he missed what I pulled up in. He ain't even look at me. He just looked at, he seen my hand, and I got like tattoos and shit on my hand. And I guess he just figured everybody, you know what I'm saying, coming there is about to buy some shit with EBT, man. I don't even know what the current EBT card look like up here.
So last time I
That
heard
shit
about that stuff
crazy.
is that long we got Long Star here in Texas, but I remember the food stamps when they gave it to you like money. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be like a coupon book of food stamps in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's mostly white people
The
that's on
assorted
welfare,
colors and all that.
Yeah.
but they don't talk about that. They don't, down the white community and stuff like that. It's more white people that run up into like establishment shooting up people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
won't talk about that. But and on the flip side of that, with when like I probably said this one time before, Rashida, when somebody of an opposite race or a cop kill a black person, everybody will be up in arms about that. But what about the little girl, little boy that got killed with a drive-by, or somebody just going to shoot another place in the black neighborhood? You see what I'm saying? We got our priority. Some of us got our priority mixed up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So if you want to be uproar about because this cop or this white man or whoever shot the black kid, black woman, black man, whatever, we should be able to uproar about clean up the neighborhood, teach our kids don't you got to join a gang or whatever, go shoot somebody else, teach them how to set a conflict in another manner.
Yeah, no lie. There ain't enough conflict prevention going on.
I had just got word that Kwame Brown got his songs back.
Got it what?
He got his songs back.
Forget that. I ain't even say I don't even say that word. But I
Dude,
like to say,
yeah, he got his songs back. He's playing them. I'm just learning this on the Discord. I'm in a Discord.
I am too. I probably got it on there, but I ain't look at it. But I like to shout out to Lovey Star Binding, Ride or Die Prophet B1. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. But this is a serious topic that we're talking about. What you think about? I want you to get your take on our missing kids that don't get the press that the other race get.
Man, that definitely has been a problem. Like, I can tell you how many motherfucking I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss.
Don't worry about it.
How many you know what I'm saying, children of color, you know what I'm saying, or other ethnicities, you know what I'm saying, on those posters in Walmart, you know what I'm saying, that never really get spoken of. They used to have this commercial, I mean, this infomercial that used to come on, like if you ain't had cable back in the day, called like Missing Kids or something like that.
Yeah.
And I promise you, it'd be like an hour just like white kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking to myself, like, how many black kids it is out here missing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, kids that just ran away, you know what I'm saying? That they don't even get an honorable mention, man. That's sad.
That is sad. Salute the conscious experience. Salute. Welcome to D2 TV. Yeah, what's your thought
Welcome.
on this?
Glad to be here, my brother.
What you thought on the situation about missing
What's the
kids and we telling our age about the TV shows and the cartoons you used to watch back in the day when you were growing up.
Oh, the cartoons I watched growing up was
Yeah.
Jason and the Argonauts. You know,
You might have want to close one of your
yeah.
browsers.
Say again now.
Okay. Okay. You break it up a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, we got you now.
Yeah. So like I said, I grew up in the '60s, so we used to watch. We kind of like watch the same thing that's going on now. The old Spider Man, the old Batman, the old Justice League. You know, Speed Buggy, Super Chicken, Commander McBride, all those Tennessee Tuxedo. You know, all those guys. Magilla Gorilla, Ricochet Rabbit.
Oh
So
man.
yeah. Felix the Cat. You know what I'm
We
saying?
all us on this panel telling our age, ain't we?
Yeah.
But uh, what do you think about the missing kids and the kind of stuff that going on in the neighborhood that black people want to get an uproar because somebody else shooting, killing black women, black men and kids, but we don't want to get an uproar about all the shooting that going on in the neighborhood. Your thought on that?
Can you
So
hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I think it's a misguided conception, man. I think that for the furthermore, we got to deal with in-house first.
Yeah,
And until you deal with in-house, you can't, worry about what goes on the outside. I think it's messed up that, we only come together when a black man get killed if they get shot by a white police officer or something like that. Or if it, like you said, in the community, when it goes down, everybody's afraid to open their mouth. Everybody's afraid to speak up. But
yeah,
see,
you're
people
right.
have to stand back and say, look here, we you gotta, it's like the shafting of the wheat, man. If an injustice occur and you don't do nothing or say nothing about it and you know about it, you're just as guilty.
You're right.
So that's where it all starts. So we gotta see, it's one thing to being a snitch, and it's one thing, doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I
You're
mean,
right.
if two people going out say, look here, man, we're gonna go do this thing right here. If one of us get caught, don't nobody say nothing. If that's the deal we're gonna do it, that's how we're gonna do it. But
You're right.
on the other hand, if you see an injustice, you see somebody hurting a child, I don't care if it's a family member, I don't care if it's a friend or whatever, and you just turn your head the other way, you just might as well go in and join and help them out. I think
You're
it's
right about
messed up
that.
when we don't intercede, brother.
Yeah. Salute to Faith DS, Refuse to Lose, BTS, and Tim. I'm gonna take a little commercial. It ain't a commercial, but I want to get a lady some shout out and let y'all listen to it for a few minutes. It's gonna be about 4 minutes long. See how y'all enjoy this. Yeah. Had to get that in a little bit, and that's the type of stuff I'm used to with meaning to it. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, indeed.
How y'all like it? So how y'all like it? How y'all like it? Give y'all opinion on it.
It's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just driving and when it came in, like I was rocking to it. I was rocking with it. I forgot I left my computer on, so when I came in the house, it was still playing in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dope.
Salute S Pet. Salute. S Pet is in the house. What you thought about it, Rashida?
It was pretty nice. It was pretty jazzy. We don't have enough R&B that's out there. We got all this drill music and the young kids and stuff. I guess once you get old, you be like, this stuff sounds terrible.
Yep.
But yeah, we need more R&B nowadays.
Yeah. How about you, conscious experience?
Hey, I felt a vibe. She was grooving. She was laying her soul down. She was.
Have that relationship open with your kids. I mean, not even for the fact that they might tell somebody else. They just if when they lose confidence in you, that's not going to come back. You know what I'm saying? That's what they like.
Exactly. Facts.
2030 or something like that. But the parts that they needed to grow, the instructions that they needed from you, and you know what I'm saying, by your unwillingness to provide that, you can't blame them.
Mm-mm. And I also told my auditor earlier today, if a child or a kid come to you and say this, and you gotta believe them till you get to the bottom of it. If it's not true, okay, no harm, no foul. But they keep coming to you, said this, that, and you keep finding out it's not true. Then also they come to you with something that real, and they tell you, and you don't believe them. There you go. They're going to somebody else again.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to be truthful. And some kids you cannot lie to. I'm gonna give you a funny story. I was in the military, right? And I was standing with staff sergeant. I told his daughter that I'm gonna go take her to see the Power Ranger. There was about 5 months. There was 5 months. And 6 months came. She just walked up to me and said, "Oh, you still gonna take me to see the Power Ranger movie?" I looked at her dad. I looked at her mom. I said, I should still remember that. And I kept my word. Guess what we did? We went to the movie. She sat through the whole movie, did not move. She did not move. Because if you tell a kid you're going to do something, you got to do it.
You do. I tell my kid, go ahead, Smoke.
No, I was just saying, yeah, I agree. Definitely.
Now, I tell my kids, I say, look, this is what you got to understand. And here with your mom and I, you get second, third, fourth, fifth, you get gazooble chances. But out there, once you go out that door, you only get one. First of all, you're black, you're brown, you're only going to get one chance. So I say, if anything ever happens, you always got to tell me the truth so I can put up the best defense for you. I say, depending on what you did, you got to tell me the truth. Because if I go in there half cocked, then
that is understandable.
Because before I answer, I say, you remember what I told you? Do not lie to me. And I can look in my kids' eyes and I know their body language when they're not telling the truth. So that's another key thing. So when they come to me with something, it's basically, I'm going to give them the 100% benefit of the doubt until I find out otherwise. And they don't want that. They don't want that smoke when I find out. See, the unwanted smoke. They don't want unwanted smoke when I find out if it ain't true.
No pun intended, right?
Yeah, right. No pun intended, right.
Your take on the situation.
Well, when I was a kid, my parents always made us, like remember our address. Something happened to us. Remember your phone number and stuff. Nowadays, we don't even remember phone numbers and everything, so because we relying on technology. When the last time y'all remember some phone numbers? If y'all was something happened to your phone or something like that, and you remember important phone number that you need to call if you lose your phone.
I don't even know one phone number.
I know my wife's phone number, all my kids, and my mother's.
Okay, but yeah, I don't remember no phone number because it's all loaded to my phone. But I do have it in a Google Cloud though. I can get on the computer and get some phone numbers. But now back then you have to remember everybody's phone number and everything and stuff. And that's what my parents taught me. And also if we was home alone, we could not open the door to anybody, even if we know them or anything. We cannot open the door, without an adult being present at the house. You know what I'm saying? So we was taught how to survive back in the day. Like if you see, don't never take ride from strangers. You know what I'm saying? You walk. So back in the day, our parents was more active with us. Nowadays, the parents are. I'm not a parent, so nowadays, these kids are getting raised by the internet and stuff. Times are crazy nowadays because we didn't have the internet back in the day. Kids don't even go outside and play. And I had moved into this neighborhood and I'm like, dang, there's a whole bunch of old people live in this neighborhood. There's no kids because I don't see no kids riding their bikes, having a good old time. I don't see them outside, yelling and stuff like that. I don't hear it in my neighborhood. But one day, I woke up and I heard some kids outside playing. I said, "Oh, this is unique." I was like, "Wow, it's some kids outside." oh my God, there's an ice cream truck. You don't even want to hear ice cream trucks anymore. So when I see old school stuff like that, I get, happy. Like, oh, it's an ice cream truck outside.
When I was coming up, nobody want to be in the house. Wasn't nothing to do in the house. We didn't, like you said, we didn't have cell phone. I mean, the television didn't hardly work. We didn't have cable. We had to put a piece of aluminum foil on the antenna and hold it, and so you can get a picture. Only time we was in the house when we went to go see a Bruce Lee movie came on. Then everybody come out and start kicking each other, want to fight, everything. But people we playing kickball in the street, riding bicycles, skateboards. I mean, the street was crowded. It was crowded. Everybody, we all walked to school together in a bunch. We didn't have no bus. We all walked to school together. We all came back home together. I mean, it was different, and we communicated with one another. You know what I mean? I've been in a car where people in the back seat text somebody in the front seat.
Man.
Before they just tap, all you got to tap on their shoulder to get their attention. Sending them texts in the car. That's bizarre.
It is. It is. And the crazy thing about it is, like, I say it all the time. I think, technology was a good thing and a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Because like he was just saying, kids used to go outside. Like, we used to play football on the pavement, you know what I'm saying? Like, we actually had fun. And now in comparison, like, I almost have to like punish him to put him outside. You know what I'm saying? like, now instead of like, I'm gonna take your stuff, is you do something else, I'm gonna make you go outside. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part about it is, it's just how modernized these children have gotten. Like, one thing about our generation is, like, we were taught preparedness, like Rashida was saying. This day, the parent would rather just keep you safe rather than give you the instruction to, on how to be safe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, I think it's a difference in parenting and everything. I think when Big Mama disappeared from the family dynamic, shit went left.
Yeah,
totally.
Shout out to Miss Believe, Armando Black, and see, Milwaukee Jeff. I don't know if he's trying to be funny or was he for real. His comment was, I want to know those number of people who can come to the hospital or bail me out.
I ain't gonna lie, when I sold dope, I thought about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. You ain't never been in that county and don't know no numbers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Yeah, and like we were talking about earlier, like back in the day, if I don't know how many y'all got it, the neighborhood, okay, you were up the street playing, and that neighbor saw you, he or she gonna whip your ass, and get what? Take you home. Your mom and dad come to the door. Oh, why he crying? I just whipped your ass because he did something up the street. And guess what? You got it too when you got in the house.
Oh yeah, don't walk by Miss Bertha and don't speak. Miss Bertha gonna tear your ass up. And then when you get home, your grandfather gonna tear your ass up. And when your mama get off work, that's another ass whooping. You better speak. And
especially when you went to school. Don't do nothing bad in school. Oh, and the teacher lived in your neighborhood? Oh Lord, you getting it.
Hey, when I was in school, the teacher had this wooden paddle. They could whoop your ass in school. They can't touch these kids now.
I was just about to say that. Like, for us, it was my mom she signed me up for the Boys and Girls Club because, like, we had moved from Chicago to Springfield, Illinois. Springfield is a lot smaller. And basically everybody in the town knew everybody. So, like, when you signed up for the Boys and Girls Club, these motherfuckers literally made you sign a permission slip, like a waiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your kid got out of line, they used to have a thing they called it the Joe card. You know what I'm saying? It was a paddle, like a big ass, like a long paddle. I don't know what game they played with it, but it was long. You know what I'm saying? And if you act up, like, they get like 9 or 10 of y'all in the back and basically whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And call your moms and let your moms know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So, like, You know, for me, you know what I'm saying? Like we had things like that. Like I was listening to what you said way earlier in the conversation about it taking a village. Like those are the things right there. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us that came up during that time honestly went off to do prosperous things. A couple of dudes went to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't see much of that happening. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely understand. Well, I don't understand, but it's easy to see why it's just the way it is.
Yeah, and back to that paddling thing. They took you in the hallway, but the embarrassing thing about it is you got the paddling. Guess where you had to go? Back in the classroom.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
That's
well,
embarrassing.
let me give y'all one that's more. Let me give y'all one that's more embarrassing. I was going to Catholic school.
Oh,
Me and this one particular nun, she didn't, you know, they used to pop us with these rulers. And I told the one nun that if she popped me again, you going to see God, right? I was in the 5th grade. And my mother got wind of it. My mother came up to the school next day and whooped my ass in front of the whole class.
Oh, Lord.
Got my ass whooped. Now you do that today, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
you had that
Today, you're
coming,
going to
no
jail.
lie though. You
Yeah,
had that coming.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
just think of all the things they used to whip us with back then. Hose pipe, clothes hanging, belt. Make you go
Hose
get your own
pipe.
switch.
Did you say hose pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that green hose pipe?
Yep.
Yeah. When you hear that whoosh sound before it hits your ass?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or that
Yeah, I
switch
remember
where they
those.
made you go and pick your own ass whooping.
Yeah.
Like that was the worst, bro. That's like
Hey,
being like that's like death row
hey, that was the longest walk in the world, too, boy.
on
The Green
everything.
Mile. The Green Mile, boss. The Green Mile.
My
And
grandma
don't
was
bring,
so
hey,
cutthroat with it that if you took long out there, she had a backup. She used to have this little thing from the carpet, bro. Like I don't know what it was, but like if you was out there trying to pick the, you know, like the smallest branch, man, she whipped your ass on Front Street in front of everybody.
hey, well,
Go
if
ahead.
you got the smallest branch with my grandmother, she's going to go out there and get the tree and beat your ass with it.
Yeah.
Man,
Hey,
Yeah, she ain't
the funny
play.
thing about that is you go get the small one. Okay. Not knowing
They
she
heard the
gonna sit
worst.
that to they gonna sit that one to the side. And that one, the longer they goes, put the leaves off of it, twist them together. That break, get which one she's finna use.
Hey,
Rashida, what you think about it?
hey,
Well, my dad had a belt. He named his belts. He called this one the Persuader. And this is gonna persuade your ass to tell the truth, you know. And I remember the days I used to try to run, and that's the worst whooping if you try to run.
oh, yeah.
oh yeah,
Hey,
let them like. That's what I'm telling you. It was like death row. Let them like have to try to apprehend you. It was really,
hey,
really a lot.
have y'all ever heard this one? A classic. This is going to hurt me more than it hurt you.
Hey, and you wonder why
And I
they
didn't
said
realize
that.
that. And I didn't realize that till I got older what it meant, and it did. Not
I used to hear
physically,
that.
but don't nobody want to whoop their child. You know that no matter who hurt your child, if your child is in pain, no matter whatever the reason is, you feel
Yeah.
something about it. Even if
Yeah.
if you're disciplining them, that's why they call it tough love. It's hard sometimes, but if you don't, you're gonna ruin them. You're gonna let them get out there and thinking that what they done was okay, and there's no consequence for it, and that's where we lose them, and that's where they can be easily influenced once they step out
Yeah.
that door.
Yeah, Armando Black says, don't forget about the extension cord and the flip flop.
Woo.
Yeah, I got
They
told
don't
with a flip flop. Told the fuck up. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, back in the day, I used to fear my parents. I would never talk back to them or do anything
never.
wrong to them or whatever, stuff like that. So I really feared my mother and father. If I did something wrong or something like that, I don't know. I'm doing it in sneak. I'm doing a sneaky mode. But right now these kids don't even fear their parents. They be disrespecting the elder and stuff, and
Mhm.
you know, it's crazy times right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Satcho
right.
Sinatra said, wooden spoon used to fuck him up.
Hey, all those brothers out here used to play with those cars when we was little. Don't forget about them Hot Wheel tracks.
Oh,
Oh,
Them,
oh.
them orange Hot Wheel tracks.
Yeah,
Lord,
I got hit with that too.
man, and don't let them put two of them together.
Oh
You
Oh
know
my
how many?
Lord.
God.
You know how many times I got beat with that off ramp, boy?
Oh right.
Hey,
Right.
Jeff said, Jeff said, man, he still got PTSD. I wonder. I think that was wrong with some of us today. We got PTSD. They'll hit us somebody with different stuff. But that's what's wrong with the world today. Because the government trying to tell you what to do with your child and can't discipline where you want to discipline. Because they say,
You know,
oh, that's child abuse.
you know why the government don't want to discipline your child? Because they want them running wild. See, look at the big picture. They're building all these prisons, and they ain't got enough. They ain't filled up yet. And who you think they want to fill them up with? They want to fill them up with your kids and my kids. So
Yeah.
it's bigger
Straight
than
up.
just. It's bigger than just that. So that's where we got to really be careful. We got to be on top of what's going on because these prisons are money, big money,
Yeah.
free slave labor.
All it is modern day slavery.
That's what it
Hey,
is.
and some of the world's favorite, like, you know what I'm saying, people are investing heavily in this industry.
Exactly. You'd be surprised those movie stars who you think so dearly of got their hand in the game too, because it's all about that money with them.
Same
All
motherfucker
about
that stood up there and said free you, the same motherfucker that just sent a $50,000 check to the prison complex.
Exactly.
refuse to lose says BTS says my mom threw the car. You not careful. Boy, hey, we telling our age, ladies and gentlemen. We telling our age
Hey,
on this one.
I got it. I got it with a fan belt one time.
A fan? Ooh.
Yeah. And my uncle was mad at my mother because she told her brother to do it. He whooped my ass with a fan belt. And I'm talking about I looked like a zebra with black stripes. You know what I'm saying? When he got through with me. Yeah, that thing wept me all up. I was about 12 years old.
I bet you we didn't. I bet you we didn't do what we did before we got that whipping. We didn't do it again.
It only took us one time. Sometimes we was hard headed. Sometimes we had to get it twice, but yeah, not too often.
Mm-mm. But is that what we missing in the community, or are we missing that sitting down talking to the kids and showing them the right from wrong and teach them lessons or from yesteryear? Which what is the solution?
I think a little bit of
Communi-
all of it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Communication.
Being honest, every one of them things that we just mentioned are things that are missing from today's society. Like, I live here in Chicago, and I could tell you just, you know what I'm saying, off of you know, from growing up here, just from the, you know, the gang perspective, all the OGs and stuff is locked up. It ain't no organization out here. So you got a lot of shorties just running around crazy. The same is true in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have enough you know what I'm saying, teachers. You don't have enough people that's pushing you to do the right thing, in
Yeah,
my opinion.
yeah.
Right.
Mayback says, "What about when our parents told us what happened in the house stays in the house? Shut your mouth."
So all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Exactly.
used to have to. We have to keep everything private in our house. You can't go out and tell the family business. Nowadays, everybody's saying everything. Who they vote for.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? What's in your house? Who you having sex with? What is private nowadays? You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
it,
it's getting crazy. You know, women telling they marital problems on the internet and stuff like that. Nothing is sacred anymore.
Mm-mm.
if you have a mobile device, there is no privacy, even when you
Mm-mm.
turn the privacy settings off. But on Want to Smoke, I heard you say you was from Chicago.
Yeah.
You my next door neighbor, man. I'm from Gary, man.
Oh, word. Yeah, you definitely right
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
strip right there.
You should jump that South Shore and get off on Michigan Avenue all day long, bro. We should be up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I
Yes,
had an
sir.
uncle stay. I had an uncle stay on South Emerald, right off of Cicero.
That's not too far from me. I'm off Racine, Inglewood, Southside.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just like it back in the day neither one of the four would be caught sitting in a room with a bunch of grown folks.
Nope. And you can't comment on grown people business.
Exactly. We had to get out. And don't interrupt. If the house ain't burning down, if nobody didn't get shot, you better just keep it moving.
You know that saying, when grown talks are talking, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the one I used to get.
Exactly.
But I want to get each one of y'all opinion on what's need to be done to kind of like try to turn this thing around.
I think it starts in the home. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just, those of us who are parents have to be better parents to our children. I mean, I think honestly, it's teaching what was taught to us. You know what I'm saying? Just starting there would help dramatically.
Hey, he must really be smoked because he stole my fire because I was just getting ready to go. I was getting ready to go exactly there. It starts with that communication at home. It starts at home with spending time with them and just getting to know them, letting them get to know you, and letting everybody know that we open here. There's nothing we say we can't say around each other, and nothing leaves the house. Nothing leaves the house. Starting at home, instilling those values, letting them see you do right or wrong. Because people say, don't do what I do what I say. But at the same time, you gotta watch what you say. Because I tell my kids, say, this is how you develop and build your character. If you see someone doing something that repulses you, something that you think is just totally fucked up, don't you ever do that thing you saw. You do the opposite. And there you go.
Rashida.
Well, I'm not a parent, but I just feel like that we should get back into the old school ways, that the way that we was raised with our kids, have more family time and more communication. Don't be afraid to talk to your kids. Don't be their friend, but also be the stern parent. But just go back to the old school ways that we used to been raised in, because look at all us now. We always, raised right. You know what I'm saying? And we fear the adults and the authority. Nowadays, all these kids are socially awkward because they're using the internet to meet friends and stuff like that, and they don't know how to be with each other, in person. You know what I'm saying? That's why I will always try to call people and carry conversations or have lunch with somebody. You know what I'm saying? To get that human connection. And right now, today, we're not having that human connections all on the internet. It's all texting. There is no feelings in there. That's my take.
Yeah, and I think that we as humans, notice I said we as humans, some of us don't know how to communicate. How do you communicate with your child? How do you communicate with another adult when another adult try to correct your child, but you want to get mad at an adult? And some people don't see their child doing anything wrong. And whoever get on that child, got the evidence right there in front of them, but that child can't do no wrong. You feel what I'm saying? But like you said, everybody is right. We got to sit down and talk. And we can't be their friends right now. We got to be their parents. We'll be their friends later.
Yeah, indeed.
I want y'all to stay right there, and this is going to be the last one. I want y'all to hear this right here. This probably sums it up what we need to be doing. That song says it all right now. No matter what, we got to smile and keep going.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's Lundy, the artist. She's on Instagram and she's on YouTube. She got a few things on YouTube you can look up if you want to know more. But thing is, we got to get control of our situation in our neighborhood, and not especially in our house. So, anybody got any final words? Final words, and shout out your channel.
Now, I just want to say, man, it's an honor to talk with you guys. It's an honor to be up here with guys on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to each and every one of y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, I just want to, wish everybody good health and blessings, and start, know what you put inside your body, because it's a war out there. They trying to attack us all kind of ways. Keep your hands clean and know what's inside your body. And I want to, thank everybody out there in the chat who been here with us, and this panel here. It was enlightening. I learned a few things, and Miss Taylor, she hit on some things that my grandfather and them used to say and tell us. And D Truth, hey, thanks for having me on your panel, brother.
You're welcome, because like I said, my show is, how it started out about missing kids, and we had a little laugh, had a little fun, and TV shows and cartoon. I like to have fun, but yet still on the serious note. You know what I'm saying? But Conscious Experience, I already subbed up to you, and I got my notification on. I want to smoke. Do you have a channel yet?
I mean, I got one, but I'm slowly building it up on some other stuff. Like I'm more so still building on my Instagram and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna swing YouTube's way, but I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Rashida, your final thought.
Thanks again, D Truth, for having me on your panel and stuff. I know everybody's probably getting tired of me being on everybody's panel
Keep coming, keep going up.
and stuff. And thanks to the chat and stuff. I love y'all, and Unwanted. When you get your channel popping, let us know so we can go sub up over there and we can have some great debates over there on your channel.
I'm saying, like, when I do mine, like I'm not even in this spectrum, man. Like I just got over here because I didn't like Kwame Brown. I mean, dude from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Once I found a different perspective, which was Mr. Skinny, I haven't looked back. You know what I'm saying? So anything that honestly, Mr. Skinny
man.
and Armando's behind, honestly, I'm there. I don't watch anything else.
Well, Mr. Skinny went off on me, so me and Mr. Skinny, I need to get at Mr. Skinny. So if you can, me and Mr. Skinny need to link up, because I was on his channel one day, and I said, drop the link. I'm new to this. I don't know how this thing works. Go. He called me all kind of bitches and everything. Like, hold the fuck up. And so what I did. What I did, I made a video. I reacted to his video. It's on my page, and I posted in his links every time he do a live. But the video he called me that bitch on, I was trying to find it, and I can't find it on his page no more, because I was going. But,
I mean, y'all say y'all definitely work it out, man. The one thing I will say on his behalf, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't need me speaking for him, but throughout all the satire, you can honestly see that he's a good brother. You know what I'm saying? So like that honestly is what got my loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you'll see, you know what I'm saying? It's just y'all got to get to that common ground.
Yeah, he'll roast you.
Right.
Yeah, he'll roast your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not gonna play. He's definitely not for the faint of heart.
So but he is he is nice though.
We all can get roasted,
Yeah, I don't mind. I got roasted all the time when I had that Jerry curl. So I got roasted all the time. So
Soul Glow.
Yeah, Soul Glow.
Well, I want to get at him.
I don't know if
he can roast me.
I don't know if he's gonna drop the link tonight, but he is gonna be on tonight.
Experience. He's supposed to be on it like probably now. And so, but he always late anyway. So
well, like my whole thing is I'm not paying to talk to nobody. That's a no. I'm not gonna be pimped. I mean, he'll get the message sometimes. When it's meant for him to get it, he'll get it.
True.
But I'm glad to have y'all on my panel, and y'all are welcome back anytime. because you don't know where the conversation going to turn, how it's going to turn out, and it be so. As y'all can see, it's serious conversation that we got to have.
Exactly.
Much love and peace, and we about to roll on out of here and go find another channel to go look at now.
Yeah, we in the YouTube streets. We finna get back into the streets.
Exactly. Exactly. I see you, Skinny.
And I like to thank all my mod. I thank you a mod too, actually, Rashida, on my
I'm
channel.
a mod on his. I'm a mod on your channel and Armando's Straight Talk. Mr. Skinny 2.0. I'm not on his big channel.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So
But
yeah. So yeah. He put me a mod on. I was surprised. I was like, Mr. Skinny put me as a mod. Oh, okay.
Y'all on this channel, but I'm on this trail. I'm gonna get you, Skinny. It's all love though. We got the rap. I got to get him. You know, I got. All right, Skinny. Hey, but y'all have a good one.
All right, y'all too. Bye,
peace and
y'all.
love.
Peace and
All right,
love. Well, that is the show for the day. And guess what? I'm finna end the show right now. Cause guess what? I gotta go hit these YouTube streets. What y'all think? Well, I'm finna hit the YouTube street. Peace and love to everybody. Thank to all the people in the chat. Thank for all my panel, and thank you to all my mods. Peace, love, and let's see what somebody else says here. Let's see.